welcome to a new video. I'm in the studio for 2 really fun cake smash sessions. My son is with me. Both cake smash sessions are girls, and in this video I want to share my answer to a question which I get asked a lot, and that is, when are you ready to start charging for photo sessions? Like, when should you start charging money as a photographer? So I'll give you my answer in a second. So for the first cake smash session, the mom wants clean, pure, simple, just a garland in the back. And I'll film a little bit during the cake smash session, show you the final images with the camera settings, because that might be interesting. And then in between cake smash sessions, I'll answer your questions. Okay, so the cake smash session with the first girl went really well. We did some, we started off with some decor shots of the decor that she picked. Then we removed all the balloons, paper balls, kept it very clean and simple. She was also in the decor with the dark wood. I suggested that one as well because her older sister wasn't here, so we weren't doing like a sibling photo, and we had some time left because she was just rocking it. And then the cake, and she was like trying some bites and just smiling. And I mean, they don't really destroy the cake here. They take the cake home, the parents will eat it afterwards. It's more to have some nice photos with the cake, taking a few bites, maybe, you know, removing some toppings from the cake, smiling at the camera. They don't have to completely destroy it. We don't want the babies to get sick with their tummy hurting because of all the sugar they never had before. So it's just a little bit, they get a little bit messy, and then they'll take a bath. So it went really well, and now everything's ready for the second cake smash. So yeah, when are you ready to start charging for your photo sessions? I would say that the clients decide. And there's a very easy way to do this. Make a website. Well, first you want to have, like, you know, taking courses in photography, getting a good camera, getting good lenses, trying out, taking portraits of your friends, family, pets, flowers, shoes, whatever. Then, you know, have like a photography name registered, get your domain name registered, start creating a website. And then you'll put some of your free work in your portfolio on your website, and you just come up with a price for a similar session. And then you'll just wait and see if clients start booking you. So I would say as soon as you have enough material to fill up your website, your portfolio, and for everybody that's different, but I would say for each type of photography that you offer, like whether it is like family portraits, maybe cake smash, maybe, you know, pets photography, I wouldn't start with newborn, because newborn photography is something that you specialize in after you know about photography. I would say don't start with newborn photography. I know it's very cute to photograph babies, but first take photos of adults, families, pets, study photography, photograph in the manual mode, know about your white balance, composition, know how to edit photos, get good equipment, know about, you know, how you want your light to, you know, fall in the photo. Do you use natural light, do you use studio lights? But first study photography and practice taking photos of family and friends. And then later on, once your business is running and you're taking family portraits and taking photos of maybe like babies who are 6, 7, 8 months old, cake smash sessions, then maybe you can, you know, attend workshops, study newborn photography, and then specialize newborn photography, and maybe drop some of the other areas of photography that you've done so that you could study photography a little bit more, but then you're not offering it anymore. That's the way to do it. So I would say if you offer family photography, get at least 5 different families that you've photographed, and from each family post 2 or 3 photos in your portfolio. Maybe have like a blog page as well, so you already have like 5 blog posts of the 5 families in your portfolio. Maybe you have like a slideshow with, like, you know, some close-ups of the family members, some as a group, just some different things, maybe like some photo session in the city, maybe a photo session in the park, maybe a photo session on the beach, so that you have something in your portfolio, and then just ask for a price. And if no one is booking you yet based on your website, add some more in your portfolio as you go. Continue offering maybe free sessions, do like model calls, until people actually start booking you through your website, offering to pay the amount of money that you're asking for. And how much should you charge? That's completely up to you, because everybody has a different currency, lives in a different country where the income standard differs. But yeah, don't give out like a million digital files, don't give out raw files. I use Pixieset to upload an online gallery with my logo, and it's like a smaller size photo. They select the images that they want. There are a certain amount of images included. It already gives like a really professional signal if you work that way. If you just give them like 200 photos, unedited, lots of similar photos, some blurry, some overexposed, some underexposed, you don't want to do that. I think you want to do it right from the start. Make like a beautiful gallery of maybe 20 beautiful edited photos that you're really proud of. They're sharp, they're in focus, you know, and then like offer them in the gallery. Maybe have 5 images included in the price. They can select their 5 images. If they want more, they pay extra per photo. And then it really gives you an idea as well, like what kind of images do clients select? Do they select the group photos? Do they select the close-ups? So you know in the future as well, like, ooh, it's interesting, they really like the close-ups. Just something that you can learn from. Or if they never select a certain image that you think is really cool, but they never select it, maybe it's not that cool. So you really learn from how the customers interact with you as well. But I would say just start taking images of family, friends, do model calls on Facebook, on Instagram, start, you know, posting on social media, write blog posts on your website. Even though you've never had a paying customer, you can still make a beautiful blog post about the family that you photographed in the park, on the picnic blanket. If you use a lot of these kind of words, people maybe will find that in the future. With the free sessions that you've done, if you have permission, get them to sign like a model agreement. You can maybe print flyers, hand those out. Okay, every first Monday of the month at 12 o'clock they test the alarm here. So that's the alarm that you hear in the background. Hopefully you can ignore it. But yeah, just fill up your website with the free model calls, the free sessions that you do, and just wait until people start booking you. They fill out your contact form for the first time, they're interested in a family session, they've seen your prices, they know how many files are included, and then ka-ching, that's your first paying customer. But just, you know, as soon as you have enough to fill a portfolio on your webpage, maybe after photographing 5 models, 5 families, start charging. And maybe the first 3 months you won't have a customer who actually fills out your contact form to book, but after, you know, you have more model calls, you post more on social media. Be very patient. Don't quit your job immediately. Maybe do it in the weekends, like the sessions that you do, and then maybe after 3 months you get your first request in your contact form by someone who wants to book your session. Great. So yeah, as soon as you have enough material to fill up your website, I would say be clear. Start charging, how many files are included, and then go with the flow. And maybe the first year you only have 5 paid bookings. It's okay. It'll go by. Yeah, you know, it'll grow. Don't be very impatient. So yeah, when I first started the first year, I still had another job as well. I worked like 32 to 40 hours a week. So when I worked 32 hours, I had 1 day off. I would do like sessions, maybe in the weekend sessions. They would be free. They would be model calls. And then people started booking me, and I only had maybe 2 sessions a month. Great. Now I have 10 sessions a week. Also great. But it'll grow over time. This is already my 6th, 7th year of doing business. But yeah, the first year was not that spectacular. It's okay. But my prices were clear. As soon as I filled up my website, I put it online, my prices were there, and then you just wait. And then, you know, if people really never want to book you, after 3-4 months you still don't have any paid booking, maybe reconsider your prices, or remove the old portfolio stuff and get some new stuff on there. And then just wait and see, and ask maybe family members, friends, like, what do you think of my webpage? Don't really ask them what they think about your prices, because maybe they think it'll take 5 minutes to take a photo, while actually communicating with the client, you know, preparing your sets for the sessions, your camera, your lenses, your computer, taking the photos, communicating afterwards, sending a preview, sending an invoice, uploading the gallery, editing the photos. It takes you a little bit more than just 5 minutes to take a photo. So charge what you're worth. Like, charge based on the time that you spend, the equipment that you spend, and value yourself, value your time, value your work, and then improve. Study other, you know, photographers, study their work. What are they doing in their photos? Maybe they have their light positioned somewhere else. Maybe they have like different types of backgrounds. Yeah, I think the first year I didn't make any money. All the money that I earned, I reinvested into buying better lenses, better backdrops. That was great because it was like not my main income, but be patient and yeah, fill up your website and start charging. And maybe see what other photographers are charging in your area, and take that as a guideline. And don't undervalue yourself. It's better to charge a little bit more, maybe attract different types of customers who will appreciate all the work and effort that you put in, and be very firm. If they ask for all the digital files, you say no. If they ask for your raw files, you say no. But make sure you have all the information on your website as well, terms and conditions. Okay, shoot. Okay, so here we have actually 3 decors ready, but for this cake smash session, so yeah, for the cake smash session, this is going to be the part with the cake, because the mom really wanted to have this decor for the cake, and she's coming all the way from Belgium, but she also really likes this decor. So I offered we can do some portrait photos here, which means that they don't have like a neutral family photo, but instead here we have some portrait photos, and then here we'll have the cake photos. Oh yeah, and giving you this information doesn't mean that I did it right from the start, but maybe it'll help you. It's actually harder to keep increasing your prices in little steps, because then it gets a little bit unclear to customers who come back after a few months. Again, your price has increased, and then you have to like explain why. Maybe it's better to just increase them by a little bit more, and then only increase your prices maybe once every 2-3 years if you want. I think my prices have stayed the same for the last 3-4 years. I might change that in the future. I might do some different packages with like albums included, maybe do some in-person sales, sell like wall art. I don't know, there are many options, but start off kind of right so you don't have to like correct that again later on. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Love to hear your comments, and then maybe you can see me in my next video. So yeah, thank you for watching.